Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. That is right. We are hump day midweek. Almost made it through the week and heading out strong. In case you missed it last night, we did go live for you and at the gym as well. So please check that out. My name is C. And what about you? Who are you, my friend?
Jay,
Jake.
like
What
we
up?
do
What
in the
up?
intro earlier, 10
Yep.
seconds ago.
Yep.
10 seconds ago.
I got lost in my words. Sometimes
I
it
was
happens.
like, what?
I was like, wait, did I say it? I forgot if I said it or not. But
That's like yeah.
that's one of those things though that like it becomes like almost like muscle memory. So you just do it without even thinking. Sometimes
Exactly.
Words
It's
are like, wait, did I
automatic,
do
bro.
that?
It's automatic, bro.
Very cool, very cool. But yeah, man. Hope everything is good with you, Jay. How you feeling today?
Good. Healing up.
Hope league's getting better and better every day.
Yep, every day. Every day.
That's good.
I
That's
told
good.
you the signs when it's itchy inside, you know what I mean? Like
Uh-huh.
whenever you have an injury and it starts to get itchy inside the skin, you know it's healing.
Yeah, it's healing. Yep.
So yeah, man.
Putting all the cells together, I guess, like
Yep. It's rebuilding. Exactly. It's rebuilding and making it stronger. So
yeah,
it's
exactly.
exactly what it's doing.
Very cool, very cool. Well, let's move on and get into some sports, man. We got some NBA games going on today. Why not? Why not
Oh,
talk
there's
about
NBA, of course. Let's do it for sure. See what we got. There's about three current games right now. At halftime, the Lakers and Spurs. So there's there's two more quarters.
it? Yeah.
Lakers are up 60-59. So there's still a whole nother half. A
Oh,
lot
okay.
more going on. Yeah. Another halftime, we got the Thunder and Blazers. Thunder are up 65-57. And the third quarter just started for the Warriors and Kings. Warriors are up 71-69.
Oh, nice.
All those games are fairly close, so there's still those aren't ending for another hour and a half. So
Oh, okay.
still
I
still
got you.
got a ways to go in those.
Got
The
you.
cat the Cavs, they beat the Sixers 132-121. The Pistons, they beat the Jazz 114-103. The Nets beat the Pacers 112-103. The Pacers are struggling, man. Without Halliburton, they're really bad right now. It's all
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
The Celtics, they beat the Wizards 136-107. The Knicks, they beat the Wolves 137-114. The Rockets, they handled the Grizzlies 124-109. The Pelicans, they beat the Mavericks by a basket 101-99. I know Cooper Flag had a big time alley oop during that one because it was highlighted on X.
Oh, really?
Yep. And the Nuggets, they beat the Heat 122-112.
Damn.
Yeah. I didn't
Very
catch any
cool.
of those games, so
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Got you.
for sure.
Let's move on. That was our NBA for today and get into some college basketball. I think there was like one game today.
Let's see. Let's see. I have no idea. We'll check it out. There was one game in the top 25.
Yeah.
Creighton, they handled South Dakota 92-76. That was
Nice.
the only game today. In the top 25, that is.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Now let's move on and get into some NHL games. What's going on
Yes,
with
and
NHL?
NHL. I'm gonna get into the games, but I'm gonna get into what's it called? A trend first.
Oh, okay.
So in NHL, Alex Ovechkin, he scored his 900th NHL goal for the first time in league history. That's a crazy feat, dude. 900 goals? Like that's crazy, bro. You know what
Yeah,
I
it
mean?
is.
That's crazy, dude. I can't even imagine 900 goals, dude.
Yeah.
He's in a league of his own, bro. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He obviously he passed Wayne Gretzky's goal like what was it last year? So the
Oh,
all-time
okay.
goals record, yeah, because Wayne Gretzky had it. But yeah, Ovechkin 900 goals, bro. God, man, that's crazy, bro. That's insane. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's crazy. Even I know who that is actually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've heard a couple rappers drop his name in songs too.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah. congratulations to him, man. That's a crazy feat, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's 3 current games in NHL right now. We got the Sharks and Kraken. The Sharks are up 3-1, and there's still another period left. The Canucks and Blackhawks are locked in at 0, and there's still one more period. And the Flames are beating the Blue Jackets 4-1. One more period to go. So the 2 games that finished, the Maple Leafs, they beat the Mammoth 5-3, and the Capitals, they beat the Blues 6-1.
Nice.
Yep, that is it for all the sports.
Cool.
Not too many sports today because it's Wednesday.
Yeah, as I'm saying, we didn't have too many sports.
No.
And then and your soccer team didn't play today, I presume?
No, they did not play. They played yesterday, remember?
Yeah, just yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, they do. They do different. Yeah, like their schedule is very different. So
Yeah. Got you. All right. Well, that is all our sports for today. Let's move on then and get into some Jay Did You Know facts. See what we got going on out there. All right, Jay. Did you know that this 3-eye atlas interstellar object has slightly changed course and may have lost a lot of mass and color? Supposedly.
Of course, bro. Yeah. Obviously, they're moving into position.
It's lost about 13%.
Oh, but I forgot it's a big comet, so it can't do any of this stuff, right?
Right. But yeah,
come on, man.
It says new observations of Comet 3-eye Atlas, which is what they're still saying is a comet.
Comet, come on, man.
have shown that our interstellar visitor may have lost a significant amount of mass following its close encounter with the sun. For those who haven't heard of 3-eye Atlas, it's basically what astronomers are calling a comet that is zipping through our solar system at high speed, but from what the actual pictures and data show, it definitely does not look like a comet. It looks like a UFO spaceship of some kind. I mean, that's just kind of what it looks like. I'm not saying that's what it is. But yeah, they're saying that now it's basically, from Jay's words, getting into position, and who knows? Maybe Project Bluebeam is going to start soon, for all we know. All right.
That's kind of funny, dude. Guys. That's hilarious.
It's about to crash.
It's fucking ridiculous.
I know.
Jesus.
Let's see here. Let's see what else we got for you, Jay. Jay, did you know that there is a bunch of California billionaires that are starting to buy a whole bunch of, like housing in a different state, and they're making it into like a billionaire type of neighborhood?
I totally believe it.
Yeah, and that
doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, and that's basically going to be Utah, close to Park City.
I totally believe it, and they'll probably build all underneath bunkers in the whole nine. I already know.
Yep. And talking about billionaires, did you know that there is already a neighborhood like that in Lake Tahoe?
What do you mean?
Incline Village, one of Tahoe's wealthiest towns.
What about it?
So this is another just particular thing. It's saying that this particular town called Incline Village, which has one of the wealthiest people that live there, might be having a poop problem, and they're having backup of their sewage system over there. So all these people that are like billionaires living there might actually be smelling some of that garbage. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
Yeah. Sucks for those billionaires, right? They might have to move.
No, they'll get it taken care of. It's not hard to take care of that.
I know. Especially if you have billionaires, backing it all up, they can freaking change so much of that, area.
Exactly, bro.
Jay, let's see. Did you know that after confirming possible White House run, California's Newsom scores a win in fight for U.S. House?
I don't doubt it at all. I already told you.
Yep. It's basically this whole no or yes on Prop 50 thing that he had going on in California was a redistricting of votes, but as well as I guess you can call it like an act. He did an act to show that the White House, that he will not be scared of them type shit, you know? So basically they're
Wonderful.
trying to say like, oh yeah, now because he did what he did and he stood up to Trump, that it's going to give him like more success in bidding for like the presidency, because now they're saying it's going to give him a bigger following by what he did.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Cartwheels.
Yep. Yeah, he is definitely running towards the White House presidency, and I think he will be running next. This coming up next, 3 years from now.
I'm sure he will.
Yep. Let's see here, but yeah, this whole Proposition 50 thingy, it was a gamble that he did to try to redistrict all the lines and stuff, and it worked because Trump supposedly had it pushed to do it in Texas, so he did that in California. You know.
Great.
Yep. So yeah, but it looks like it's gonna help. It's gonna help his, no press is bad press, as we say. So, all right, Jay, did you know that Chinese EV maker is planning on using them solid state batteries in their humanoid robots?
Yep.
So now I think you actually reported on that a while ago.
Yep.
But yeah, that's going to be crazy, huh? Because those solid state batteries can run much longer than the regular batteries. So
that's the whole point of them. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
especially in the humanoid robots, so you won't have to always,
Yep.
It'll last a lot longer in a robot as it would as a car.
Yeah.
So obviously, they're going to be putting them in the cars, but in the robots, they're going to last so long.
Exactly. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that scientists have are revealing now where all this like brown stinky algae is basically coming from, all over the Atlantic Ocean? Because remember how we were reporting all throughout the summer, like all these algae blooms and stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so they're saying that now they're starting to kind of see, researchers are starting to locate, I guess, all this like brown seaweed, and it's good. They call it the Great Atlantic Sargassum Belt, a gigantic carpet of Gulf weed that drifts from the equator towards the Caribbean when easterly winds prevail. So until now, the sources of nutrients, phosphorus, and nitrogen fueling the rapid growth was unclear. It was hypothesized that nutrient runoff from over-fertilization and rainforest deforestation might be responsible. However, these processes cannot explain the increase in sargassum blossoms observed during the past years. So an international research team led by Max Planck for chemistry has now uncovered the main mechanism behind this algae bloom. The researchers also identified the climatic conditions that facilitate this phenomena, enabling them to develop a predictive system for future stranding events of sargassum. So I'm trying to see exactly where it says what it is, but yeah, it says there's an increase in phosphorus availability benefits cyanobacteria that grows on the brown algae. This bacteria can capture atmospheric gas, nitrogen, and convert it into a form usable by the algae, a process called nitrogen fixation. Cyanobacteria are known to colonize sargassum algae, forming a symbiotic relationship where sargassum benefits from an additional nitrogen source. So I guess it's this whole new bacteria that's like coming onto the sargassum, and then it's making it bigger and bigger, supposedly.
Okay.
Let's see. Last one, real quick. We got FWC. Jay, did you know that the FWC approves rule changes to capture evasive green iguanas? So Florida, they're trying to South Florida wants to capture all these evasive iguanas.
I did not know.
Yep. So Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission on Wednesday announced new changes to rules regarding their capture. According to the FWC, commissioners approved the rule changes regarding the trapping and transportation of green iguanas. The rule change will be applied to their administrative code, which provides guidelines on how to handle non-native species. Under the new rule changes, it will encourage more people to remove the invasive species by providing both practical and secure options for outdoor caging of iguanas that are possessed by permittees officials say. FWC also said the new changes give guidance on transporting or collecting iguanas to either sell them or humanely kill them. So yeah, FWC, man, they're stepping in and they're like, we need to have more humane ways of dealing with these evasive iguanas.
Good.
It's kind of what it looks like there, you know.
Good.
Okay, and just to kind of finish off, I did have. Let's go over the 8 dog breeds that make the best hiking companions. Jay,
Okay.
any guesses to any of those?
No guesses. I'm
Okay.
sure I'll know when you start mentioning, like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for your 8 dog breeds that are best for hiking, at number 8, you have the Rhodesian Ridgeback.
There you go.
Yep. It's Rhodesian Ridgebacks were bred to hunt lions, Munden says, so they do well on just about every terrain, thrive in the heat, and have the stamina to stick with you all day. So yeah, Rhodesian Ridgeback if you want to ever hunt lions, my friend.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you ever do that safari in Africa that we've been talking
I would
about.
never hunt a lion. That's the stupidest thing anyone could do.
I'm not, I'm saying the dog is there to protect you. So if we ever out in South Africa with chilling with Boyer, and I'm saying we might want to have a couple of those dogs around us when we in those safaris.
Lions feel my energy. I am a lion. I don't fear.
At number 7, we have the Bernese Mountain Dog. The Bernese Mountain Dog originally bred for outside work on mountainous Swiss farms. They give these gentle giants time in their natural habitat. Berners are smart and strong enough to rough terrain, but mellow enough for steady pacing. And at number 6, you have your poodle. You may consider a poodle to be a fluffy, fancy friend, but remember that they're also lean athletes who need mental and physical stimulation. At number 5, we have the Vishwa. Don't let this gentle, loving attitude of the Vishwa fool you. They adore exercise and endurance activities. They are very smart, alert, and good for staying close to you on long hikes. At number 4, we have the Australian Shepherd. Australian Shepherds basically need to be outside. They're bred to be ranch dogs. Aussies are born to move with you. They are a herding dog, and their stamina is next level. They thrive on long walks and challenging hikes. At number 3, we have your Weimaraner. The high-energy Weimaraners love mental stimulation, so bring them out on a trail that has varied landscapes and the potential for harmless wildlife they can watch from a distance. But be ready to have a snuggle buddy on any breaks you take. Though playful, these pups are also considered Velcro dogs. And at number 2, we have your Doberman Pinscher. If you're looking for a dog to keep you safe on a hike, pick a Doberman Pinscher, one of the most loyal and protective dogs out there. These fearless balls of energy want to be out working and exercising, and they'll be an especially great choice for overnight camping. And your number 1 best companion hiking dog would be your Labrador Retriever. Labs love to be loved, making them the perfect pet for tagging along on a hiking trail. They'll be kind to anyone the two of you encounter. Labs also find joy in being athletic. They love swimming, climbing, and fetching. All great for outdoor fun. Very cool, very cool. Those are your top 8 dog breeds that are great for hiking companions. Now, let's move on and get into your breaking and trending news topics. Starting with some Trump news. Let me get into this one. So this is also the title of our show, but it says that Trump is basically in the Supreme Court and he is arguing to try to implement global tariffs. The Supreme Court appeared deeply concerned Wednesday with President Trump's reliance on a vague federal law to impose global tariffs, with several members of the court's conservative wing picking apart the administration's position in a case that could have sweeping implications for the economy and presidential power. During more than 2.5 hours of argument in one of the most important economic cases to reach the High Court in years, Chief Justice John Roberts and several of his fellow conservatives questioned the administration on its contention that it has the power to levy the tariffs and that the duties are a form of regulation of imports rather than a tax ultimately paid by American consumers. If it breaks with Trump on tariffs, it would be the first time the 6-3 conservative court has done so in a major argued case since the president returned to power in January. In case after case, the court has blessed the administration's boundary-pushing policies on immigration, spending, and independent agencies. But yeah, it says that in the court case, the arguments were lengthy, but some signals about how the justices are thinking about the appeal were clear almost immediately. Roberts, who is without a question a key vote, noted that the 1970s law the administration has relied on to levy the tariffs has never before been used for that purpose, and also pointed out that Congress has explicitly authorized presidents to raise tariffs in other laws, but did not do so in the law raised in the case. So, yeah, it says that the IEEPA gives the president power to regulate importation during emergencies. U.S. Solicitor General D. John Sauer, the administration's top Applegate attorney, argued that word plainly includes the power to impose tariffs, since tariffs are the most common way a government regulates imports. But the businesses challenging the duties have balked at that reading of the law. Justice Amy Coney Barrett, who was Trump's final nominee to the High Court, also had questions on that point. Can you point to any other place in the code or any other time in history where the phrase together regulate importation has been used to confer tariff imposing authority? Barrett said during one of the more important moments in the argument. And Sauer reached for a case involving President Richard Nixon's administration. Barrett quickly interrupted, framing that case as involving an intermediate appellate court, by which she meant not the Supreme Court. So yeah, guys, it looks like Trump is trying to fight in the Supreme Court with about the global tariffs, and they're kind of pushing back, saying that the laws that he is using are not adequate for what he's trying to do. So I guess he's trying to fight him in that. But yeah, that is our Trump news. Let's move on to some technology news. Jay, what you got about robo-taxis?
So there's a robo-taxi now that is doing 250,000 rides per week, and is not Waymo. Kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically the equivalent to Waymo, and it's called Apollo Go.
Apollo Go?
Yes, sir.
Who owns this one?
Baidu?
Baidu?
Yes.
Some kind of technology company?
Yeah, it's mostly based in China.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, but they're expanding to like Germany and a bunch of other places. But I had no idea that there was another ride that I was doing just as much as Waymo.
But they're not in America?
No, they are not.
Oh, okay. You think they'll be allowed in America because they're Chinese?
They have to, because they're partnering with what's it called? Lyft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so what they're going to do is they're going to start in Europe, I believe. Europe. And then they'll probably make their way here.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Since they're partnering with Lyft. Partnering with Lyft is right here. So
yeah. So by Europe, I mean, there's no Lyft in Europe, so they're probably allowing them to roll out in Europe and then expand here with Lyft.
They're not going to, there's too much competition here.
Yeah.
So you can't add another car on the road when the competition's already here.
Yeah.
So you want to get it perfected in Europe, then bring it here.
Right. Under the disguise of Lyft.
It's really, it's not a rocket science thing. It's pretty smart, because they'll do it in Germany, UK, you got all this open area perfected. All right, cool. We'll bring it to the US. We're already all ready to go. Boom.
Yeah, exactly.
But it'll be like the 5th or 6th one. That's what I'm saying. So that's why they have to have it perfected before they come here.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, so they're, that's kind of cool that there's that. I didn't even know that that existed. But yeah, it's a pretty cool looking car. Same thing. You know what I mean? It's like it's more like a mini SUV. Kind of like the Zoox.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Zoox, which is Amazon's one.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah,
it's coming, brother. It's coming.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. So it's not just here; it's other parts of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
So my visitors from other parts of the world will understand. Oh, okay, yeah, we do have that now.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're trying to make it more like, they're trying to make it a global thing so that people basically are not going to
Yeah,
be driving anymore. We'll be
yeah,
just getting driven.
yeah. I get it for sure.
Yeah, I wonder how that's all going to work though, because I'm sure there's still going to be people that are going to want to drive their own cars and stuff. So
Well, it's
do you
not
think?
about that part. It's about the. It's like they're doing is replacing taxis. So
Yeah,
Uber replaced taxis. Now they're replacing the strangers who are driving Uber with computers,
yeah,
making it safe again. That's all it is. Because think about that. They used to tell you growing up, don't ever get in a car with a stranger. What did you start doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna order a car, not a taxi, but I'm gonna get in the car with a stranger all through an app. And then you heard about every bad thing that happened. You know what I mean? There were hella bad things that happened. I know. I always heard about it. People getting kidnapped, this and that, crazy ass people driving for Uber, Lyft, and all that stuff. Now they're just okay. You know what? Take out that middle part. All right, now it's just it's AI. Boom,
yeah, yeah.
done.
I mean, AI is not perfect either, though. They just announced in San Francisco that one of the Waymos killed some cat, like some
Yes, we know that's
owners.
old
Yeah,
news. Old news.
that one. No, that was like yesterday.
No, it wasn't yesterday.
What are you talking about? You talking about years ago? I'm talking about something that just happened recently.
It literally happened like last week.
Yeah, that's not old news. That's kind of new news. We
I'm
haven't even
saying we
reported on it.
reported it. I'm saying we reported it already.
Oh, you? Oh, we. I didn't even realize we talked about that one. It was.
Of course
Yeah,
we did. I remember.
yeah. But no, it was like 2 days ago, actually.
Yes,
two
I
days ago.
remember. I remember.
So yeah, so that's what I'm saying though. It's not perfected technology just yet because it still has its own, kinks that they have to work out. They're killing cats.
Oh my God, dude. The cat ran out in the street. What's it supposed to do?
Stop.
I'm sure it was able to read the damn cat. The cat was probably small. Like, I mean, Jesus, man. We're
Um,
talking AI here. We're not talking even human beings kill fucking animals all the time, and it's fucking irritating.
of course.
I know damn well AI is way better than a fucking human being. That's
Yeah, there's no
common
doubt
fucking
about it.
sense.
There's no doubt about it.
And I know that because you wouldn't see fucking dead animals on the fucking road all fucking time.
Yep.
It's common
Yep.
sense.
For sure. For sure.
So you can't blame AI for killing a fucking little ass cat that ran out.
Well, you could blame them because they did kill it, so you could still blame AI, but that's where everything comes into play where you perfect that, right? So that once it's perfected, you don't have that
I
anymore.
hope you have the ability to tell them how to perfect it then.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure it learns, right? It learns as it's going. So now that data is there, and yes, it's sad because that cat was killed. And yes, your point is super valid that there's many drivers that kill animals all the time. This is like a one occurrence with a Waymo, but nevertheless, now this is going to help them to make it so that if another cat, maybe their sensors were too high up and they didn't notice the cat or something, so this is going to help them to make that program better so that it's not going to do that no more. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
it'll
saying.
get perfected.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we have in the chat Ulysses. What up, Ulysses? Ulysses says AI and mechanics would be nice, not having to drive around people's food and doing something more important with our time, whatever that may be.
True.
Exactly. So yeah. Well, hopefully the whole point is, and that's why I really love what Elon Musk is trying to do, because literally with his robo taxis, you can buy them and then you can have them working for you. And that's the beauty of that's like the future I'm looking at, that I'm like, all right, this is going to be a good future because we're having AI replace us and we're able to purchase this kind of AI to be able to work for us so that we can enjoy our lives. And if that's kind of where we're headed, then I'm all for it. You know what I mean? But if you're going to have companies like Google, which is owning Waymos, taking over, and basically they're not leaving anything for us. They're just basically like one big business unit trying to basically, you know what I mean, take over the whole scene. Then and there's nothing left in it for us, and we're just losing all our jobs. Then that's not cool. So I'm really liking the way Elon Musk is actually trying to do what he's doing. All right, let's move on and get into some, I guess you could say, technology news, and also government news, because we do still have this government shutdown happening. You might not even have known it anymore because it doesn't really feel like it or hasn't been talked about so much, but it is still happening. And because it is happening, it looks like the Trump administration has announced that it will be reducing traffic at 40 airports across the U.S. starting Friday if the shutdown continues. So the FAA will reduce flights at dozens of major airports if there is no deal made, and 10% of air traffic. That's basically 10% of air traffic at 40 busy airports would be cut, potentially impacting thousands of flights, though the details of how many and which specific airports will be cut was not announced. As we start to implement this drawdown in service, it will be restricted to these 40 high volume traffic markets. FAA Administrator Brian Bedford said, "We're going to ask the airlines to work with us collaboratively to reduce their schedules." The announcement comes as air traffic controller staffing shortages during the shutdown are delaying an increasing number of flights throughout the country. Controllers will miss their second full paycheck next week, and some are taking second jobs to make ends meet or calling in sick in protest. Controllers, like Transport Security Administration screeners, are considered essential employees and must work during the shutdown but are not being paid. The FAA will meet with the airlines to discuss implementation of the new plan Wednesday night. Bedford called the change prescriptive and surgical. "We are going to proactively make decisions that keep the airspace safe," Duffy said. So yeah, guys, super sad because you have all these people working, especially like doing, like all the screeners, airport screeners, and man, this is the second paycheck now. So for 1 month, they have not got paid. Kind of sucks. And yeah, you got a whole bunch of people calling in sick, or you know what I mean, not even showing up to work anymore or quitting their jobs because nobody wants to work for free, especially on as an airport screener or somebody like that, where you have to deal with so much shit every day, and then all of a sudden you're not even getting paid to deal with this shit. Like, hell nah, man. We gotta that's why it's happening the way it's happening. They're gonna be reducing on Friday, starting Friday. It will be reduced. Okay, let's move on from our FAA news and get into some happy birthday news. Whose birthday are we talking about, Jay?
Godzilla's birthday, bro.
Oh,
Turned
shit.
71. He turned 71, bro. I was like,
Damn, he
damn.
old.
Yeah, he OG, bro. But so they obviously they announced that, but they also so they use his birthday to announce that they're coming out with a new Godzilla movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's in it'll release in early 2027.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, so I was like, damn, Godzilla 71, throwback, bro. That's crazy.
So what is this movie like? They announced like when it's going to be made or anything? Or no?
Godzilla versus Kong. So it's a
Oh,
new
Kong.
one. It's another one.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of the same what it already was before, just like a remake.
No, what they do? No, what they do is it's a whole series. So they already had two. So they're just continuing the series.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what this one's about or anything. I haven't seen any of the stuff on it, but yeah, it'll be released early 2027.
Oh, okay. Early 2027. So that's whole. Okay, so 1 year.
Yeah. So they'll make it. They'll probably be making it all next year and then release it. Right after.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, those movies are always entertaining.
No, for
You
sure.
always have Godzilla fighting one of the, like they're called Titans. Like so they call them Titans, like one of the big animals from back in the day. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
so
Exactly.
they're always entertaining movies.
Yep.
Like Kong would be a Titan. That's why. So
Yep. But
yeah.
infinite improbability in the house, making a good point, says honestly, though Jay would be watching V for Vendetta.
What
Honestly,
about it?
so honest
Oh, that's
thought.
a good one.
Yeah, yeah. He's just saying honest thought that you would be more of a type of person that would be watching V for Vendetta, not Godzilla.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah. Well, I kind of grew up on Godzilla like as a kid. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But yeah, V for Vendetta is awesome. It's
Oh
a
hell
great
yeah,
movie.
man. It's a good movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a good one for sure.
Yep. And yeah, man, what up, Infinite? By the way, what's up? What's up? Haven't seen you on here in a minute. Hope everything is well with you. And that is our celebrity birthday news. Godzilla in the house, 70 years old. Shout out to him.
71.
71.
OG.
71.
He OG, bro.
Yeah, man.
Old school. Old school.
Old school. But he is a big lizard, and lizards live a long life. So he'll probably outlive us by like three reincarnations.
Very true, very true, very true.
Oh, man. Cool. Let's get into some business technology news, guys. We have NVIDIA, and we have Jensen Huang from NVIDIA saying that China is going to win the AI race. So, yeah. He has warned that China will beat the United States in the AI race, and China is going to basically come out on top. And it's kind of, I guess, I don't know. I think for military applications of AI, yeah, that could be kind of a scary thought, because if they're ahead of us, and that means, you know what I mean? Like if we're not needing soldiers anymore, which China has like a lot of soldiers anyway. But if we're using AI and they're ahead of us, then that's kind of like, yeah, we need to really step it up then, because we have always in America been able to protect ourselves by being one of the most strong militaries out, one of the strongest militaries out there, you know, and we have some of the most advanced technology that even no other countries had. So that's something we definitely have to kind of step up if we want to, you know, keep ahead of China in the AI battle. But yeah, it says that NVIDIA, you know, their chief leader in October said that U.S. can win the AI battle if the world, including China's massive developer base, runs on NVIDIA systems. He, however, laminated that the Chinese government has shut it out of its market. China's access to advanced AI chips, particularly those produced by NVIDIA, the world's most valuable company by market capitalization, remains a flashpoint in its tech rivalry with the United States, as both nations vie for supremacy in cutting-edge computing and artificial intelligence. NVIDIA says, "We want America to win this AI race, no doubt about it. We want the world to be built on American tech stack, absolutely the case, but we also need to be in China to win their developers. A policy that causes America to lose half of the world's AI developers is not beneficial in the long term. It hurts us more," he added. Mr. President Trump said in an interview aired on Sunday that NVIDIA's most advanced Blackwell chips should be reserved exclusively for American customers. NVIDIA has not applied for U.S. export licenses to sell the chips in China, citing Beijing's stance toward the company. So basically, they're not welcoming them into China. Trump also added that Washington would allow China to engage with NVIDIA, but not in terms of the most advanced semiconductors. So yeah, we definitely can win the AI race against China. We do have the NVIDIA here, which is a great means to be able to, you know what I mean, get us more technologically advanced. But yeah, it's something that we definitely have to be on the lookout for and do what we got to do, you know. And Infinite says, "Jay, no, I mean, I thought he would be watching V for Vendetta today. Remember, the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot."
Oh, damn. No, I wasn't even thinking like that, but that would have been a good one, man. I didn't even think like that. I just left it on. I was watching the movie before this one, and then this started right when the show started. I was like, oh, I like this one. I'll just keep it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's a good one. But yeah, I didn't even think like that. I didn't even have to choose a movie because it just came on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, let's move on and get into our last trend of the night, which is also some business news. Jay, what is going on with XRP?
Ripple, they're teaming up with MasterCard, WebBank, and Gemini for RLUSD credit card settlements. Kind of cool, man.
Hell yeah.
That's legit, you know what I mean? Because Ripple had the $500 million investment, you know, at the $40 billion evaluation.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's this is kind of cool, man. You know what I mean? They announced this partnership at the Swell conference in New York. So exactly. yeah, this is pretty legit, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
So settlements for the credit card transaction using the RLUSD token on the XRP ledger. You know what I mean?
right.
It's gonna be legit, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Gemini XRP credit card issued by WebBank aims to enable faster and lower cost back-end processing amid recent U.S. stablecoin legislation.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. Great
Yeah,
news.
man. Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
Ripple making
Ripple
moves.
and Bitcoin, man, those are my two top crypto coins. Just because XRP, if you have a bunch of it in America, then you're not going to get taxed on it. And
Yep.
Bitcoin, obviously, that's digital gold. So you want to have a stack of it. I actually went in today and I bought a bunch of Bitcoin just because when I see these prices right now, I just can't resist. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go all in and buy some Bitcoin when it's like this. Why not?
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It is. I will tell you, it will be falling next year. So
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, I would. It's not bad to buy it now, but I'm just saying it'll go down more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll go down more, but you never know how far down it goes. So you just when it's like we were saying always, when everybody's in fear, that's when you buy, but you don't worry about it if it goes lower than what you're buying for because you just keep buying it as it's going lower, and
Yeah.
then eventually it starts going up again, and then you just remake
Yeah.
all that money plus some. So it's always a good thing.
Yeah.
And we got Justin in the house today saying, "Oh no, what did Trump do this time?" What up, Justin? Hope all is well, man. Hope you had your workout in. Trump didn't do much. I mean, the title of the show is basically, he went to the Supreme Court. Not even him. It was like his attorneys, and they are trying to fight for like more of the global tariffs. I guess they're using some kind of rules from like back in the 70s during Nixon days. So they're just trying to the court is trying to make sure that everything they're doing is pretty much legit and stuff. So he didn't really do much. You know what I mean? It's just all about this global tariffs that they're trying to do. Okay, so that is our crypto XRP news. They are teaming up with MasterCard and a bunch of other companies, and it will make banking a little bit better for XRP people. Now, let's move on and get into Jay's movie of the night. What you got there?
That's a good one.
Adam Sandler movie, man.
Yes, sir. I was
Is this
watching. It
one
was. I was
something?
watching.
I forgot the title, but I think it's like Just Go With It or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yes.
Just Go With It. Okay. I didn't even know. I thought it was something like that.
Yeah. It's a good
Just
one.
Go. Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
What is
This is
the
not. This is not what I was watching at first. It came on
Oh,
right
okay.
after, so it's
Oh, I
perfect.
got you. I got you.
Yeah, I like this movie a lot. It's a good
No,
one,
it's a good
actually.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one, man.
What's the movie about?
Basically, Adam Sandler. He's a plastic surgeon, but in the beginning of the movie, he uh he basically is getting married and then realizes his chick did him dirty. You know what I'm saying? So he ends up becoming a plastic surgeon, and then he ends up being a dude that just pretends to be married, always wears a wedding ring, and he realizes that he could pull chicks with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So basically, yeah. So basically, and Jennifer Aniston is like his assistant. You know what I mean? But
Right.
he basically meets this chick. She's a lot younger. She's a teacher. You know what I mean? Her name, I don't know her name in the movie. Her name is Brooklyn Decker. And yeah, he ends up like, all right, dude, this is who I want to like settle down with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, she's a good looking chick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then yeah, so he ends up creating a whole thing about how Jennifer Aniston is his ex-wife and he has two kids, which are actually her kids. You know what I'm saying? So they end up going to Hawaii and he just has this whole crazy ass plot, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's called Just Go With It. You know what I mean? And then yeah, by the end of the movie, he has to choose between Jennifer Aniston or Brooklyn Decker, and then yeah, you know how it goes. But yeah, it's a very entertaining movie. It's one of his I'd say more solid movies for sure. He has a lot of good movies anyway. But this one in particular is a really good movie. Stop. What are you doing? Stop that. STL on who that was me. Who else behind the tents of the new GT?
Yo, can you hear me?
Kind of.
Okay, we're back.
Why? What's going on? Because you're
I don't
not
know.
there. You're
Connection
not
got
on.
lost.
I was gonna say you're not on the thing, but I think you are back now. I'm looking at the
Yeah.
stream.
Looks like we're good. Yeah, you were just talking about what the movie was about. So
Yeah. I already explained it. Stop.
yeah. All right. So what do you rate the movie?
Adam Sandler movies. This is definitely one of the better ones. I'm gonna go 9.9.
9.9. Nice.
Yeah, it's a solid movie, dude. It's funny as shit.
Yeah,
Funny. It hits every part. It definitely hits every part. So like
definitely.
I can't. Yeah. Excellent cast. Excellent story. Like I mean, it's kind of funny how he just like I said, the whole title is just go with it.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
everything that comes about, just go with it. Just go with it. Just go with it.
Right.
Yeah. So that's yeah, definitely that's why it's named that. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
it's
for sure.
definitely a solid film. Definitely a solid film. I'd recommend it to anyone, obviously, because it's very entertaining.
Right. Okay. Um, I'm thinking maybe we should do some, some Kevin Nealon movies. Why not?
Who?
Kevin Nealon.
Fuck. I'd have to think of who that is in the movie.
Oh, okay. He's the one that like plays in he plays in a whole bunch of his movies, but in that particular movie, I'm not sure if you know like the actual names of like the
I'm
cast.
gonna look it up because that name does not sound familiar.
Yeah, he played Aiden in that movie.
Oh God, dude, he was like the funny looking dude in the beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like he's someone that Adam Sandler gave him plastic surgery and he couldn't even talk. He
Right.
had so much plastic surgery that he was spitting when he was talking.
I know. Yeah.
I don't need I know nothing about that dude at all.
Oh, really?
Nothing.
He does a lot of movies of Adam Sandler. That's why I was thinking you might know him.
No, I have no idea who it is, but I seen him. Yeah, I could tell you. I could tell you who he is from Adam Sandler's movies.
That's all I'm
So
saying. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, but he doesn't have a like you're gonna ask me which movie, like he doesn't have a lead role, I don't think, in a movie. I have no idea.
Nah, he had like a lot of his own shows and stuff back in the day.
Oh,
You know.
yeah, I don't I don't know much about him.
Okay.
But
You
I
want
could
to just go
name
read
you
up?
a couple Adam Sandler movies that I've seen him in.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, we'll just do Adam Sandler then. Fuck it that way because we're gonna
Either
talk
one.
about the same movies anyway.
Yeah,
So
I mean I'm just gonna the only movies I know of that guy in is Adam Sandler
yeah,
movies.
that's what I'm
So
saying. So I might as well just do Adam Sandler movies.
it's up to you, bro.
So yeah,
I
let's
didn't
get
even know
into it. Do some Adam
I didn't even
Sandler.
know that I didn't even know that was that guy's name. Kevin Nealon. I know it's funny because I was like, oh, that guy?
Yeah.
He
When you
literally had like a 2 minute part, bro. It was
right,
hilarious.
right. No, he
I was
always
like,
does it with Adam Sandler movies. He has these little parts, but they're hella funny, bro.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Did you know that Adam Sandler has he has like a sister that does also, all the movies, a lot of the movies with him.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, he has
I had no idea.
I guess that's his sister. Is her name is Jackie Sandler?
Yeah, I have no idea. I'd have to see her
Oh,
face.
I'm sorry, that's his wife. His wife.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'd
So
have to.
his wife, his name is Jackie Sandler, and him and her, they actually do a lot of like movies together. I didn't even know.
I don't know. I have no
Yeah.
idea.
What's crazy is the reason I thought it was his sister was because she kind of looks like him, bro, like the face.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, dude.
It's very odd.
But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, let's name your favorite Adam Sandler movie.
Fuck. That's a really tough. That's a tough one, bro.
So many.
My favorite one. Oh man, God. Jesus, that's a tough question. I'll go my favorite one. Happy Gilmore.
That's your favorite, Happy Gilmore? Really?
It's got to be, man. I've seen that one the most. I thought that was the funniest shit when it first came out. I think like he did a couple movies before that, but I thought that put him on a map. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't stop. Like, that was one of the funniest movies I've seen when I was younger.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I never saw the new one. You know what I mean? But the
Yeah,
old one, oh man.
I tried watching it. It wasn't really like something I was like, oh wow, I want to watch this. You know? Like,
Yeah, I know that it's just waited like 30 years to do it. That's why I was like,
yeah, exactly.
what are you doing?
Exactly.
You know, but he had so many other projects in between. So, but yeah, I'd have to say that's definitely got to be it's the one I've seen the most.
Okay.
This one's up there with it. Don't get me wrong. This one's up there with it, but you know, that one's it's just on another level.
Well, I'll say, I mean, because that movie, what you're talking about, came out in '96, but he did 2 movies in '96 that put him on the map. So I think both of those movies combined is what really put him on the map.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the other one's just I don't think is as good, but it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's a totally different movie because it's a serious role. So he did like a serious movie, and then he did the funny movie, you know?
That's what I mean. Like,
yeah. But he got a good break with in the '94 movie that he did. So that's kind of where like he started like showing his face a little bit more, you know?
Yeah.
What about underrated? What's your favorite movie?
Bulletproof.
Bulletproof, yeah, that's the one I was talking about, the '96.
Yeah, that's exactly that. Well, see, I don't consider that his movie. That's Damon's movie.
Damon
Wayans.
I'm not saying it's his movie. It just kind of put him on the map, though. You know.
Oh yeah, well, you partnering with Damon Wayans. Damon Wayans at that time was just big dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Anything he did was just winning because he's funny as shit, dude.
Right.
He's hella funny, dude. Damon Wayans. So
for sure.
Yeah, but if you didn't watch it, you wouldn't know Adam Sandler's in it unless you watch it.
Very true.
But yeah, those two, they hit different.
Yeah, for sure. As far as my favorites, Adam Sandler movie, it's a tough one, but I don't know. I have a soft spot for this movie in particular, so I'm just gonna say it. And that is The Wedding Singer.
That's a funny ass movie.
It is. I don't like it, man. It's always
super funny ass movie, bro. Julia Gulia. That's fucking ridiculous. That's a great movie, man.
No. Really cool. And he actually, that's why I really discovered, like, he can actually sing. Like, he has a little bit of talent when it comes to singing, you know?
Oh, God.
One thing I appreciate about Adam Sandler is that some of his movies, like they really have like a deeper meaning to them. You know what I mean? So when you watch them, you're like, oh yeah, like that makes sense in life and stuff like that. So that's kind of the nice thing about some of his movies, you know?
Oh, for sure.
As far as underrated, and I'm going to go with this one because this is kind of what really put him on the map. Well, like his face, not his character as a actor, but just to put his face out there so that, he can come out of all these good movies. Mm. And that is your 94 flick, Airheads. That kind of basically put his face out there so that people seeing that he's part of like the big good dogs, working with Brandon Frazier and what's his name? Bushini, which I forgot the dude's name.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I forgot how to pronounce his last name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So that really put him on the map there with that movie.
Yes, sir.
You got any notable mentions though, Jay?
Are you kidding me? Adam Sandler? Oh, dude, fucking, you could go. Grown Up series was good. Big Daddy was excellent. Billy Madison was another one of my favorites.
Waterboy for me.
Oh, Waterboy, yeah, exactly. Waterboy. I'll even go Longest Yard. That's the one I was watching before this. Longest Yard.
Great.
I love that movie.
That's a good one.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that was an excellent one. That's what I mean. Like, he's got so many movies, man.
I think out of all the movies, like Adam Sandler movies, I think 50 First Dates is my wife's favorite.
I believe it.
That's like
it's definitely on that. Yeah, it's definitely on that level. I know. Yeah. I think every girl loved that movie.
Right. But as like a hardcore guy dude movie, I would say Uncut Gems.
Oh, fuck yeah. KG?
Yeah.
I like Uncut Gems. It's sad, but it's like it's a tough one.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of hustle, but a lot of sad too, man.
What would you say is his most like comedy movie where like it just like you're cracking up laughing and you know what I mean, you're just like, dude, funniest movie ever of his?
I told you.
You think Happy Gilmore is his funniest one too?
Fuck. Dude, when that came out, bro, I couldn't stop laughing at that fucking
Okay.
movie.
Okay.
Bro, I was done. I was totally done. I can't think of any other movie that I watched of his that I laughed like that. Bro, I was done.
Got you.
Like every part of that movie's fucking just classic, bro. You know what I mean? He fought Bob Barker in the fucking movie, bro. I was done. I was done, bro. I was done. And he got his ass kicked.
Yep.
Bro, I was done when I saw that shit.
Oh, I know.
That was game changer shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's an all-time movie, man.
Right.
Could not stop laughing at that shit. That's crazy good.
No, definitely. I'll say one that really made me laugh of his movies would be, I would say, Anger Management. I thought that was a really funny one.
I thought that was funny too, man.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean? Like, it's not something I was laughing the whole time like Happy Gilmore though. But that's a great movie.
Right. As far as life-changing movie that really makes you think about life with his, because he does have a lot of those. You have any in mind?
Yeah, Click.
That's what I was gonna say too.
It's a good one. It's a really good one.
Click.
You know what I was gonna say? He put his, his wife was in this movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I didn't know that was his wife. So in the beginning, when I told you when he got played, it was by the girl that was his wife. I just realized that. Yeah. So I never even knew that was his wife because he's used her in the newer movies. Like, he didn't use her in any of the older ones, but he's used her in the newer ones. But I never knew that was his wife until you said it.
Oh, really?
I was like, oh, that chick? That's his wife? Like, it doesn't even make sense to me. But I'm like, well, are you serious? Like, I'm confused. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but now I see it because she is in a lot of his movies, but after like 2010. She wasn't in any of the ones before. It was weird.
Right.
But like, you know what I mean? So I don't know how long he's been married. So maybe like he got married, then he started putting her in films. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, I haven't seen her. I didn't see her in any of the old movies. I saw her on all the ones that were like later.
Oh, okay.
Like, but she always plays a little part. Like, even in Grown Ups, she was in Grown Ups. She played like the redneck's like wife.
Oh, really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Not the redneck, but he was kind of redneck, the one fat dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, and I was like, now I'm putting it together like, oh, that's his wife? That's so weird. Doesn't even make sense. Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. But yeah, so he started putting her in movies literally after, like, I'd say, I don't know, maybe he got married that time. I don't know how long he's been married. So
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I didn't even know that was his wife that whole time.
Right.
You know what I mean? She's not in any of the ones like back in the day though.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that just tripped me out when you said that. I was like, what? Oh, that chick? I looked it up. I was like, oh, hell no. No way.
And let's get into some chats really quick about these movies. Infinite says the unbelievable movie he was in is the one where he was married to Salma Hayek. Very true. Very true. One of my favorites with grown-ups.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. The Grown Up series, that was cool, man.
Yeah. But Salma Hayek, man, OMG. And then Mary Bell actually got on the show and says 50 First Dates, like I said. So, yeah. I didn't know that one.
Yeah, I can see that.
Infinite also mentions That's My Boy, Punch Drunk Love, and Grown Ups. Infinite says people say Punch Drunk Love is a story of Superman if he lost his powers.
I never saw Punch Drunk Love.
You know, I never saw it either. I need to watch that one. I heard it's good, and
Did you?
Kind of one of the, yeah, I heard it's good. It's one of those
that kind of fell under the radar for me, man. I didn't. You know, that was one of the movies I never saw of his. You know.
Yeah.
There was a couple movies I heard that, like I heard of that one, never saw it. I heard of the what was it, the Jack and Jill one. I heard it was terrible, so I didn't watch that one.
Jack and Jill is okay. I've seen it.
Oh, I heard it was whack.
Really? No, it's okay.
Because
So there you go.
I heard that he plays like multiple roles, like guy and girl roles. That's
Yeah, of
weird.
course.
That doesn't even make sense. Like what?
But
So
he
I was
does,
like, I
hey,
don't
bro. But he does such a good job of it that it's like it's next level acting, bro. Like that's really
really.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's just kind of weird. I was like, hold on, what? That's the I didn't
Yeah.
even watch
I
it,
know
but I was
what
like,
you're
that's kind of
saying,
weird.
but yeah, he did such a good like. You would think that he has like a sister or something that's doing that, bro. Like that's how
Really?
good he did it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so weird. That's so weird.
yeah. But it was actually kind of a funny movie, so I definitely say you should watch it at least once in your life, even if
Yeah,
it
of
was a
course.
little bit of a weird
I
movie.
agree with that. Definitely one time because
For
I
the one
always like to
time,
watch. Yeah, exactly,
why not? Why not?
exactly for the one time. I remember
Uh,
I saw that one when he was married to or not married, but he had to get married to his boy. Remember the Larry one, Chuck and Larry one.
oh, Chuck and Larry, yeah, that was a funny one. That was a funny one.
It was kind of weird, man. But like
Yeah,
it wasn't a bad movie. You know what I'm
nah, it
saying?
was funny. It was funny, and
Yeah,
he was
that's what
like
I mean.
super
It had
manly
its
in that
entertaining
movie.
part. It had its entertaining parts.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
You know what movie you probably would not like, but if you're kind of like into drama type movies, I would recommend it, and that's a Spanglish with what's her name?
Yeah, I didn't. I saw part of it. It wasn't really for me.
Yeah, but
It
what's her
has
name?
Penelope Cruz.
Yeah, Penelope Cruz. So you can't go wrong
That's.
watching it.
I mean, it's not like I mean I don't know. It just wasn't really up my alley. I remember it was on TV years ago, and I watched it, and I was like,
Yeah,
wasn't really for me.
right, right.
You know what
Have
I
you ever
mean?
seen the Do Over?
No.
You never seen that one? That one
The,
always, it's one I always
the
wanted to see, but and that's him and what's his name, David Spade, in that one as the two main guys.
really,
Yeah,
David Spade,
yeah, David
he's a
Spade.
good
So
actor too.
basically, that one is about two down on their luck guys decide to fake their own death and
No
start
way.
over with new identities, only to find the people they're pretending to be are in even deeper trouble.
I never even heard of it. The
Yeah,
Do
man,
Over.
the Do Over.
No shit. When did that come out? The fuck?
That one was 2016. Not that old.
Oh, that's okay. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely need a. That sounds pretty good, actually.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That sounds pretty good.
Could
The
be a
Do
good one.
Over. Never heard of it.
Yeah, and I think he also did like a comedy sketch of you know how they had the what's his name, the Quentin Tarantino movie, the where they get stuck in that cabin. What's that movie? I forgot the name of that movie. They get stuck in a cabin during like the winter with Curtis with Kurt Russell and Samuel L. Jackson. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
You talking about Pulp Fiction?
No, no, I'm talking about the Magnificent Seven or something like that. I forgot the freaking name of the movie, dude. But
That
Adam
sounds right.
Sandler, huh?
That is a movie, Magnificent Seven.
Yeah, I think that's the name of the movie, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. But I have to go back to all his movies to find out if that was the one. The Hateful Eight, the Hateful Eight. That's what I'm
Oh,
talking.
Hateful Eight. Okay, that's the name.
So I think I haven't seen this movie, but the Adam Sandler did one called The Ridiculous Six, and I
Okay,
think it has some. It's kind of similar to that one. Like he did kind of like a comedy sketch of it.
got it. Yeah, no,
You
I
know?
never seen it.
Yeah, it's one of the few comedies that you'll see Adam Sandler doing where it's a Western comedy. So it's like based on Western times.
Got it. Yeah, no, I never seen it
Definitely something to check out. You know, some of these movies.
for sure.
And Infinite says Jay says that's weird. Coming to America, Nutty Professors. Eddie Murphy played women parts as well.
He did.
True, very true.
He
That was a
did.
great movie as well.
The difference is there's a big difference between Eddie Murphy and Adam Sandler, though.
In what sense was the difference?
I don't like to group Adam Sandler in I feel he's a part of the whole how do I put it? You already know.
Yeah, the elites,
Yes. The
cultists.
exactly yeah, I hate saying it because I like Adam Sandler movies, but I
Yeah,
think he's a part of the whole yeah. So,
no, for sure,
yeah.
for sure.
I don't think Eddie Murphy is. That's the difference.
Yeah, exactly,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
That's true.
Yeah.
Um,
So I
and
don't judge Eddie Murphy for that.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
And Infinite says, which one was about video games? I think that one was Pixel. Infinite.
That's right. Pixels.
Yeah, Pixel was the video game one.
He
Pretty
made
cool.
Pixels?
I seen that movie. Huh?
He made Pixels?
No, he was in it. He was in it.
Yeah, but if he was that means it was his
Oh, you're talking about from the production team?
yeah.
I,
Usually he most of the movies like that, he like most of his movies he it's like Happy Madison.
yeah, the Madison franchise. This one, I don't think it was part of that though, because the director was Chris Columbus.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know.
so it was. Yeah, I don't think Pixels, because Pixels is also it's not Disney, but it's like somebody else's stuff. So I think that they basically like invited him to do the movie, but it wasn't like something that he came up with himself.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that's why
So it's not Happy Madison.
it's not like a Happy Madison movie, from what I remember.
Got it.
You know.
Got it. Because it
Um.
usually that had a lot of his cast in it. That's why. Like people he does shit with.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see.
I never
I'm
saw.
sorry. You're right, Jay. It says It says Pixels is a Happy Madison production. It was
I
produced
figured
by Adam
because
Sandler's production company.
because he always uses his folks in his movies. So
Right. Right.
I remember when it came. I remember when it came out too. It was they heavily promoted it.
No, definitely. I'm surprised though. I didn't realize, because Pixels was like a I think like it was also something like that was kind of like going on in the world type thing too, where Pixels were like big, and people were like
Yeah.
trying to watch the cartoons and stuff. So
Yeah.
that makes sense though. Yeah. No wonder. Yeah, he's smart for that, man. Because I read a lot about Adam Sandler when he was growing up, and basically in the beginning they were trying to like kind of like blacklist him, like not have him like in like the movies and TV, and
Yeah.
he literally just came out with his own production company and stuff. Screw you, I'm
Smart.
going to do all this myself.
Exactly.
You know?
Well, he had the in. He had all the and his boys were in that stuff. So he's like, I could do this shit myself.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
But
And
he
then I
started
mean,
out like differently, because he started out with like those like the beating up of like a Spanish like high school teacher. Like he had these like funny like video things that I used to like remember watching him on. I don't know if you've ever seen any of those or not.
no.
Yeah, he did like some funny ass skits before, bro.
Yeah, I remember he did. What's that called? I can't remember. Saturday Night Live. That's what
Yeah,
it was.
because so that's kind of where he probably got most of his break from. Then is the Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when you come out with your own stuff, that's why, dude. Like he came out like like he was in some heavy hitter movies, dude. Like just Happy Gilmore alone, bro. Like that movie alone was just, dude. That's just the levels to that movie are just crazy, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you come out with Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, bro. You done. You already set now. You have your own shit, like for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like those were two of the funniest movies in that era.
Right.
You know what I mean? They were iconic and they were just funny as shit.
Exactly.
So definitely, like from there, like he just like, yeah, man, that dude exploded with everything, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Damn, I'm surprised though. You never, because like yeah, when he got his like start, it was all he just literally recorded skits of funny ass shit, bro. Or at the time, I thought it was funny actually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm
I
surprised
never.
you didn't. I'm surprised you didn't hear like his most famous one, where it was the beating of a high school Spanish teacher.
No.
You never heard it?
No.
Let me play it for you. It's 30 seconds long. Check it out.
I'm like, what? I'm curious, man.
Check it out. Check it out.
And now the severe
Bro,
beating.
that's how he was like getting famous, bro, by doing, he did hella skits like that, bro.
I never heard any of it, bro. I never heard any of that
Yeah,
stuff.
he did a whole bunch of ones like that, bro. Like the beating of a bus
That's
driver,
funny,
hella
man.
shit, bro. Hella shit. Infinite says you would not even recognize Tyler. What's his name? People said he should have turned to comedy instead of trying to be the teen werewolf heartthrob.
Who?
Tyler.
Tyler?
Yeah, it says you would not even recognize Tyler, or Tylor. Tyler.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who's Tyler?
I don't know. People said he should have turned to comedy instead of trying to be the teen werewolf heartthrob.
Teen werewolf?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Infinite says, you know who was also in SNL? Eddie Murphy. Oh yeah.
Chris Farley too.
Yep. Yeah, a bunch of good now like excellent actors who grew up and they all were having their time in SNL, you know.
R.I.P. Chris Farley.
Yep. The one person I know who couldn't make it on SNL, even though he tried, was Jim Carrey. So they actually, the Wayne brothers gave him his break.
Exactly. And Live in Color. Fuck yeah.
So that was kind of nice that
fuck yeah.
They believed in this crazy ass white dude named Jim
he
Carrey.
was fucking funny as shit. That's why.
Yeah, he was.
Hell,
but he had that special type of comedy. You see, SNL, they didn't know what to do with his comedy, the way his energy and the way he was. And Living Color knew exactly what to do with it, you know.
Of course they did.
Hence, you have Fire Marshal Bill.
That was the best, bro. That was some of the funniest shit I ever seen.
Oh, I know.
I definitely was more in Living Color than anything else.
Oh yeah, for sure. I used to always watch
badass, bro.
The Fly Girls at fucking J-Lo. Oh, come on, bro. That's all.
I could care less about their little dancing acts. I didn't really care about that. I didn't really care about those little skits.
Yeah.
Homie the Clown. Oh, bro. I was done, bro. I was done.
Oh, I know.
I was done, bro.
Infinite says there is a missing message. The werewolf from Twilight is in the Ridiculous Six.
Oh, he is. I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking about Taylor. That's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Taylor Lautner, I believe. I think that's his name. Yeah.
Don't know. Didn't see Twilight. Okay, guys, let's move on and get into some crypto. Let's see what's going on in these markets, man. Hopefully, they did recover a little bit after yesterday's onslaught, but let's find out. Let me pull this up for you guys. Cool. So it looks like currently we have Bitcoin sitting at 103,790. It is up 2.5%. Number two, we have Ethereum, your largest altcoin. That one is at 3,440. It is up 3.67%. And number four, we have XRP sitting at $2.34. It is up 4.96%. That is some good news. We are starting to, that was our yesterday when I said buy. You would have made some money if you listened, So that's definitely kind of what I thought was going to be happening. We were kind of hit the bottom for now. But as far as Bitcoin support, you're at 101,230 to 102.5. Your resistance is 104,495 to 105. And Bitcoin currently is holding just above the 100K mark. The market looks a bit cautious as traders pause and assess macro and crypto-specific signals. Your support for Ethereum, you're at 3,277 to 3,350. And your resistance, 3,478 to 3,550. Ethereum is showing some consolidation at current levels with Bitcoin a little soft. Ethereum is waiting for fresh inputs to move higher. XRP, your support, $2.21 to $2.30. Your resistance, $2.39 to $2.45. XRP remains sensitive to broader market tone, trading in a tight range until a clear breakout or catalyst arrives. As far as your fear and greed index, we have 24 fear. So yeah, we are kind of still on that cusp of extreme fear. But nevertheless, with this big XRP news, I think this kind of puts some money into crypto because more people now are like, oh yeah, that's a good thing. So that is positive news, and crypto has gone up a little bit today. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 3.46 trillion, and we are up 1.79%. Your top 5 trendy coins for today, we have number 1, Beat. That one is up 17%. Number 2 is Nubila Network. That one is up 26%. Number 3, we have Official Trump, which is up 14%. Number 4, we have Soon. Soon is up 112%. And number 5 is ALCX, which is up 102%. Getting into your top 5 gainers for today, starting with number 1, we have Mood Dang. That one is up 1,630%. Number 2, trust the process. That one is up 1,011%. Number 3, we have Doge One. They're trying to do that. They're trying to do it as the comet that's going through that we just reported on earlier. But they have a new coin now called the Dodge One Satellite. That one is up 951%. Number 4, we have Trump Mog. That one is up 618%. And number 5, we have Trump AI, which is up 417%. Let's get into your top 100 and notable mentions. Number 11, we have GameStop coin. That one is up 432%. At number 16, we have Base AI, which is up 320. At number 18, we have Grayscale, which is up 334. At number 21, we have MSTR, which is up 304. At number 27, we have Tesla. That one is up 276. At number 30, we have Goat coin. That one is up 255. At number 38, we have OWB. That one is up 213. At number 45, we have Penju AI. That one is up 112. At number 49, we have Vice token. That one is up 104. At number 53, we have Orgo. That one is up 63%. At number 63, we have Intern. That one is up 52%. At number 68, we have Rally. Rally is up 45%. And at number 72, we have Epic Cash, which is up 43%. At number 79, we have Syndicate. That one is up 41%. Number 83, we have Cypher. That one is up 38%. At number 90, we have Titcoin. That one is up 32%. And in your top 100 spot for today, we have MITO, Midosis. That one is up 28%. All right, guys, that is our crypto news for today. It looks like we are starting to move back on up a little bit because of the positive news of XRP. And so far, there is no more like real bad news as of right now. So it looks like we are moving on up. That being said, let's move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. This is going to be from November 6th, 2025, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. So tomorrow, Aries, old situations come offering a new perspective to view them. At first, maybe a little confusing, yet trust this new perspective. That which has eluded you may now seem quite understandable. Don't be so hasty to jump into action just yet. Observe and see how your thought process evolves. Taurus, give thought to what you carry in the day ahead in thoughts and feelings. Not everything deserves to occupy a place in your heart or mind. Maintain your energy clean and focused. If something comes into your awareness and begins to trouble you, ask yourself whether or not it deserves that level of attention. Gemini, begin the morning with a gentle approach. There is no need to rush into everything. Give yourself the gift of calm morning thoughts. Your mind works very rapidly, but even fast minds need rest. Observing what truly requires your energy and what can wait will be beneficial. Then we have our Cancer. Inside, there may be a quiet feeling and a change request. That voice may not have much clamor, but inside you will feel it. Do not disregard that voice within you. It is not fear, it is growth beckoning you forward. What you may be holding on to may have ceased to feel right. Have faith that even the smallest shifts bring increased peace. Then we got J sign Leo. The plans made for tomorrow might change, and this is perfectly okay. Life is not meant to flow in a straight line. Go with the changes that will come unannounced. If a change comes your way, do not see it as a loss, but as an opportunity opening up for something else. Then we got our Virgo. Tomorrow is not the time for snap decisions. You may feel as if speed is of the essence, but it is better to take time out to breathe. Let your mind and heart come together to forge forward with clarity. No one says that waiting is a bad thing if waiting is going to give you clarity. Be gentle with yourself and refrain from forcing answers. Then we got our Libra. How you emerge tomorrow will be the script of how everything flows. Begin with proper balance and grace. A slight morning thought or habit may set the stage for your mood for the whole day. Try not to rush and refrain from reacting prematurely. Instead, inhale, think, and walk slowly into your donor. Scorpio. There may be something you feel or want to say, but you have kept it under wraps. Let truth be the guide, even if it proves uncomfortable at first. People around you will respect your clear statement far more than they ever would respect your silence. Speak with care, but speak. Sagittarius, also my wife's sign. Tomorrow, one simple boundary can change it all. You may want to say yes to everything, but try to say no when it counts. Remember, your peaceful serenity comes before pleasing others. It is okay to guard your time and energy. This one little step will bring gigantic changes to how you feel. Then we got our Capricorn. Do not let the need for acceptance pull you away from your values tomorrow. You may have an opportunity where the easy option is to say yes, but staying true is often the better choice. Think hard before saying yes to anything that doesn't sit right with you. Then we got our Aquarius. Pay attention to how you act when tomorrow does not go as anticipated. It might frustrate your emotions, but your response to it is what costs power. So take a deep breath. Instead of pointing outward, turn inward. Choose calm when the world seems messy. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. If any discomfort arises tomorrow, do not think it is the end. What you are beginning to feel may actually be a sign of growth starting. Some changes may not be easy, but they are necessary to help you move forward. Believe that this feeling will soon pass, leaving a stronger essence in its wake. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow, November 6th, 2025. We like to do that to kind of help guide you along your path every day. Let's move on and get into some more chats. Jake Lucerini in the house saying BYU has everyone back except for a running back for this week's game.
I thought you said he was. I thought you said he was playing.
Maybe he's talking about a different running back.
No, remember yesterday?
Yeah,
he said their running back was playing.
I don't know. He says today that a running back is not playing, but he didn't say which one.
He's talking about BYU, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's brought up yesterday BYU's running back was going to play.
So I guess maybe the news changed and now he's not. You know, who knows?
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah,
because they're playing Texas Tech. That's going to be a big game. That's number 8 against number 9.
Oh wow, okay.
So that's if their running back's not playing, that's definitely not a good thing.
Right. Jake Lucerini also wants to know: do you guys keep track of women's college soccer?
Not really.
Not. You want to learn.
Like, I mean, I know that women's soccer, just in general, like for the USA, they're always good. I do know that.
Damn, we might have to do it then, bro.
I don't know. Women's college soccer? Are you
You're the
really?
sports guy. We got to learn all these sports.
Women's college soccer? Come on, bro. Come on. I don't know. I don't know about that,
man. Infinite says there is a short cartoon called The Dude Homie Buddy. It had a lot of famous voices. You should look it up and see if you can recognize them.
I could recognize them, I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
Dude Homie Buddy. Huh.
That's easy work. I can recognize anyone's voice.
Yeah. Infinite says it became famous from the TV channel The Box. Remember The Box with the music videos?
Yeah, that's old.
Yeah. I remember those. Is he talking about The Box where you could like call in and pay by credit card to like hear one of those like songs? Because I remember it would play like these random songs, but then if you wanted to hear one, you could like pay to have it like put on TV. It was like this channel.
I don't remember.
I wonder if that's the same thing.
I don't know. I just remember the name, The Box.
The Box. So you've seen that before?
What?
The cartoon he's talking about, these famous voices.
No, I'm saying I'm sure if I heard it, I could tell you the voices.
Oh,
I'm saying I never seen it.
Yeah. I got you. Let me see. Maybe I can pull it up. We can see. I don't know. Nah. I'd have to I don't want to spend all the time trying to find it right now when it's not something that dude owe me, buddy. Yeah.
I could have sworn he said the running back was playing, man.
Yeah, no, I thought he said that too, so I don't know.
No, that was yesterday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did because he said he was playing.
No, I could have sworn he said that too. So yeah.
So if he's not playing that, yeah, I'm taking Texas Tech for sure,
Yeah, for sure.
without a doubt.
And Infinite says, yeah, that's the channel. Pay to watch. Yeah, man. That was a cool channel. I used to just watch it just to have the free ones come on. Because they all had, like, there were some good songs on there. So I would just watch it for the free ones. And then every once in a while, they had one that I actually wanted to listen to come on. I was like, nice.
I never seen that. I've heard of it, though.
Yeah, no, it was cool. Cool little channel I used to watch back in the day. All right, let's move on then, guys, and get into our conspiracy of the night. But before we do, just real quick, shout out to everybody watching today's program. Shout out to all the people that are going to watch the rewind later on as well. And please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so that we can give you these guys alpha every day when we do our show at 8:30 p.m. Pacific and our gym lives as well for our Q&As. But now let's move on and get into our conspiracy of the night. So the other night we did talk about we were talking about when I did my conspiracy on Monday. We were talking about digital IDs, and then I kind of briefly touched on Bitcoin. But tonight I want to actually talk about Bitcoin, what it is, why it's the good answer for like these digital ID era that we're getting into. So yeah, let's get into some Bitcoin and talk about what it is and what it represents for people. So yeah, straight up, Bitcoin is digital money. No paper, no mint, no central bank pressing buttons. It runs on a thing called blockchain. It's a public ledger that says this many coins moved here, then there. And I'm just super oversimplifying everything so that you guys can understand. It started in 2009 by someone called Satoshi Nakamoto. It's a mystery person. No one knows for sure, but some say government agents, some say lone genius. Either way, the identity's a ghost. Here's why we like it. It's limited supply. It only has 21 million coins max that can ever be mined. It is decentralized. No bank has full control. Your money equals your keys. But here's the flip side. It also disrupts the system, and whenever you threaten the system, you make enemies. So now it's going to get spicy. Bitcoin's full of rumors, some real, some wild, but listeners, part of survival is knowing all angles. So number one conspiracy about Bitcoin, we have that the government created the Bitcoin theory. Some believe Bitcoin was designed by the US government or NSA. Why? Because the hashing algorithm it uses, NSH-256, came from the NSA. So the story goes, they created it, seeded it, let it grow, and when it hit big, they control it. Then you also have the other conspiracy theory, which is the mining takeover by China. People say mining power is too centralized, big farms, cheap electricity, state-friendly mining operations. One party owning too much hash power means control. If you control hash power, you can influence blocks, fees, and transactions. And then you also have the big whales and insider manipulation theory for your third conspiracy. The claim early coins belong to insiders, the pump and dump narrative, the retail crowd buys in, big players ride the wave. Why they do it? Profits, control, influence. And your last conspiracy about Bitcoin and what we can answer for you is Bitcoin versus central bank digital currency war. The system wants control. They want digital ID coins, programmable money, tracked spending. Bitcoin threatens that. Some say Bitcoin is the evil twin built by the system to lure you in, then become useless so you accept the controlled money. Others say it's the escape hatch. Either way, the battle lines are drawn. So you can either be that person who thinks it's going to be something really good or something really bad. And who knows? Only time will tell. But one thing I do notice is that when there's like big players buying a bunch of Bitcoin and all these whales, then, they have a lot of insider information. And if they're buying it, I'm sure there's a reason, So, yeah. I'm telling you, I know which theory is 100% true. I'm telling you, these theories exist. The tech is messy. The motivations are murky. And you got to walk with your eyes open. But let's talk about why Bitcoin matters. From street to boardroom, here's what Bitcoin brings. Financial sovereignty. When you hold your keys, like Jay does on his ledger, you hold your money. No bank freezing your account for non-compliance. You also can be disrupting monopolies. Central banks have monopoly over printing money, managing supply, controlling policy. Bitcoin, you won't have that available for the central banks to do that. Then you have protection from inflation and control. Fiat gets printed, debt piles up, your savings erode. Bitcoin has hard cap. And you have global access. You're online, you can run a node, you can transfer value across borders without permission. That's power, and the system knows it. So yeah, definitely that's one of the biggest things about Bitcoin is the global access. If you have a ledger, you can literally go anywhere to any country, anywhere in the world. You can just plug in your ledger and you'll be able to access your Bitcoin from anywhere in the world. That is power, true power. So you got to ask, if you were in control of financial power and saw this threat rising, what would you do? You try to contain it, right? You'd regulate it, you'd create your own version. And this is going to lead to our next part. So the next part is how they might try to fight the Bitcoin. This isn't just theory. There are real moves against crypto all the time. Regulatory clamps, know your customer, KYC, anti-money laundering, tax rules. You have exchange shutdowns or heavy oversight. Then you also have controlled mining bans, which are in India and China. And CBDC rollout. You have digital ID plus digital money, which equals damper on decentralized money because they are trying to have their own digital money created for us. Yeah. When the storms come, folks who still have options will win. So we always say to never keep your eggs in one basket, but Bitcoin is a good basket to have a lot of eggs in. But let's talk about how to fight back and hold your ground when you do have your Bitcoin. This is where you shine. You don't sit back, you arm up, you get your keys. Like we just said, self-custody matters. Don't rely on exchanges as your wallet. Control your private keys. That is the number one most important thing. I can't stress how important it is to get your own ledger and control your keys. Number two, you need to educate yourself. Know how Bitcoin works. You have nodes, wallets, blockchain basics. When you know the game, you stop being a target. Then you need to, number three, diversify. Bitcoin is a foundation, but don't foolishly stack everything. Risk management still applies. You can also, at number four, support open networks. Run a node if you can. Help keep the system decentralized. The more people that do this, it's going to be decentralizing the system even more. Stay legal and stay stealthy. Use privacy-aware practices. Hardware wallets, backup phrases, good passwords, and yeah, you will be protected. You also need to protect your financial freedom. Don't give up access to cash. Don't let your entire life be digital ID plus state money. Bitcoin is an alternate lane. It's going to be the gold of the digital ID. Because if we're going into digital money, you got to think about this. If we're all going into digital money and then they're printing money and now they're going to be able to just make money out of computers, Bitcoin is going to be one of those things that is not going to be able to do that. And obviously, right now, because we have money as like a hard asset that we can hold on to, that's why you see silver, gold, all these other assets also being like a big part of some people's portfolio. So when digital IDs come, when this digital currency really comes out and you don't have a means of paying in cash, gold, in my opinion, is going to become somewhat obsolete. You're going to still need it for certain things to build. But as far as like an investment tool, gold is not going to be that, because the new gold is going to be Bitcoin. It's all going to be digital, guys. That's why I feel like Bitcoin is one of the most important things in this lifetime to have some of. So yeah, Bitcoin isn't just a coin. It's a movement. It's a question to the system: who decides your money? They try to scare you with volatility. They try to distract you with games. But at the heart, freedom over permission. So stack your bags, hold your keys, and stay informed. Because when the system cracks, the ones with real freedom won't ask for permission. They'll just move. You're part of that. I'm part of that. So let's do it together and stack that BTC. All right, that is our conspiracy of the night about Bitcoin and what we need to do so that we're able to get things going and not be some people holding on to some digital money later on that they can control, and they can basically kick you out of some of the stuff that the system has.
You got to be very responsible though if you get a ledger.
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, just if you forget any of your passwords, you're fucked. So don't ever forget your passwords.
Yeah, exactly. That's very important.
I know. That's the one thing when I have the old school ledger. I have a ledger from years ago now. I'm gonna upgrade mine. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade mine when it's time. But you know, you know my ledger, right?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah,
I love this. I love this fucking thing. Imagine this little tool right here. A lot of bread. This little fucking thing right here. You know what I mean?
Some crazy shit.
This little fucking thing right here is that much bread. You could bring this anywhere in the world. Fucking beautiful, that thing, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, if you forget any of your passwords, you're fucked. Officially fucked. Because, yeah, you can't break into it. But that's why I love it. Cold wallet style, man. You turn it off, no one knows what's in it. It's the best.
Exactly.
I'll always do that. When I found out about that years ago, that was the first thing I bought.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm taking all my stuff off every exchange and putting it on that, so no one knows what I got.
Exactly.
Oh, it's the best, bro. I love that thing. But I'm gonna upgrade it to the newer ones. The newer ones have like the screen and everything, so I could do everything from it. You know.
Yeah.
This one has a little screen. It's like a little screen, like very very mini. But yeah, I'm gonna get one of the bigger ones that has a screen where I could just do everything on it. That'll be perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
Getting back into the chats here. I'm going to Instagram. We do have some people on Instagram today. We have Bro with Big Heart says, "Bro, I finally found you guys. How are you all?"
Doing good, man. How you doing?
Doing good. Thank you for finding us. Thank you for being here. You are awesome. And then we got Project Kingston says, "Been a minute. How is everything? You guys see the game?"
Which game?
Yeah, I just actually wrote that. Which game are you talking about, Project Kingston? And we will let you know.
For sure.
And going back into YouTube chats, Infinite he's being super solid and nice, and he actually emailed me the link to the cartoon he was talking about, so I have it pulled up here. Let's see, Jay, if you can notice the voices of this cartoon. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Let me share this real quick. Thank you, by the way, Infinite, for sharing that with me, because I didn't know if that was the one you were talking about, and then I actually did see that one, so I knew I would have known the voices, but I didn't know that's what you're talking about. So thank you for pulling that up for me. And let's share it here.
That was a bad thing, buddy. Pretty gruesome. Buddy, don't even tell me about it, buddy. Buddy, buddy, yeah, it's busy, buddy. Alright, buddy. It's okay, buddy. What's up, dude? Buddy's in the house. Yeah, dude. Tell her. Buddy. Sorry, buddy. Buddy. Hey, dude. I know, dude. That was so. Wait, my brother is in there. I know, please. Not your fault. Let's go with Homie, I told you we should have taken the bus.
Oh my gosh. Any recognizable voices?
I honestly, dude, there's a lot going through my head. I'd literally have to have a cup of coffee before and then listen to that.
Oh really?
Yeah, like it because there's a few different ones going through my head, man. So
Anybody
I'd have to hear it again.
anybody recognizable at all though to you or not? Because I
It
definitely
depends. It depends because I know it's from that era, right? We're talking about the era before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So
I definitely recognized one of the voices.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, but I'm not. Yeah, that's I've never heard any of that at all.
Yeah. So the one I recognized was David Spade. I definitely recognized David Spade in that. I know this is like an Adam Sandler thingy, so I'm sure he might have been one of those voices. But yeah, David Spade.
I couldn't even tell if Adam Sandler was in that.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't tell, but I just thought he would be just because that was his thing. But
David Spade was easy. But
yeah, David Spade was the easy one.
But there's a couple like I don't know. I feel like I'd have to listen to more.
Exactly.
I definitely have to listen to more of that.
And
I haven't heard anything like that though.
No, for sure. And Infinite brings up a good point. He says, here is another theory. What if the mark of the beast the Bible warned us about isn't a 666 birthmark? What if it's the mark of the beast is a digital ID? Yeah. I would say yes to that if they start trying to implement the chips inside us with this whole digital ID thing.
Well, no, they said the mark of the beast. Yeah, there was more towards Neuralink actually.
Neuralink, yeah. So
yeah, Elon's thing. So.
Right. So they might be trying to, maybe the U.S. government will try to develop that for the American citizens, but like, in the, I'm sure every country's, all the like different unions are going to have their own technology built into it, for tracking and stuff like that.
Yeah, China already does all that, bro. They already have all the digital ID stuff.
Oh, I know. China is basically, anytime you think about it, man, China, whatever they do, we're basically following behind them when it comes to like social justice and
that's what I'm saying.
Credit scores, all this stuff.
They already do that. They already do that stuff.
Yeah, they've already been doing it, and it's been already said from a long time ago that whatever they do, they're just basically like the example model of what we're gonna be doing, know, because they want control, and it sucks, but it is what it is. We're gonna have to fight back, and that's why I reported on Bitcoin, because to me, Bitcoin is something very important to have and to hold on to, because that's going to be your freedom, Well,
it's just common sense, man. I mean, if you have it, you when Bitcoin's like a mill, even if you have even a fraction of it, you good.
Exactly. That's all that matters. So
yeah, you know what I mean. But I mean, it's not. I mean, it's still going to take a minute. But like like next year it'll drop to like say 60, and then the year after it'll go up to like 200. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's just going to fluctuate, and it's going to fluctuate for a minute.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, you can't even look at shit like that.
Right.
Just got to invest it, put your money. All right, cool. Store it in your ledger. Just turn it off. Done.
Yeah, exactly.
When you want to buy more, turn it on. All right, cool. Transfer, done. Turn it off.
And one thing I feel like, because this has discouraged me in the past when I was thinking like small-minded, was that, Bitcoin is over 100,000. Now, if I put any money into it, I'm not going to make anything. Like, you know what I mean? That's small-minded thinking, guys. Don't worry about what the price of Bitcoin is, because literally it's going to go over $1 million. Once, you're not going to be able to mine it, it's a scarce asset. So don't worry about what the price is now. Just invest in it, because you're going to see it's going to compound over the years. And then you're just going to have, by putting in a little bit here and there now, once it is hitting that 500,000, 1 million mark and plus, man, your money is going to go so much further with the little amount of money that you're putting in now, because you're buying it at such a low price, even though it seems high to us now. What it's going to be at is nothing compared to what it is right now. So you guys just gotta keep investing. That's all it is. All right, we are pretty much here at the end of our show. We are going to be going live at the gym for you tonight as well. We are doing arms and abs, so definitely check us out in the gym tonight for a Q&A. But let's finish off here and get into Jay's and mine final words of wisdom. What you got?
I'm going with Socrates. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. I'm going with that one because our minds are very, very strong. Like, we're very powerful, like, beings. You know what I mean? And our thoughts always become actions, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, we definitely shape our own reality because, you know, if you have the right mindset, we can definitely, you know, manifest, in other words, like, because we are that strong. A lot of people don't understand how strong we are. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And they, like, you can speak things into existence without any doubt. You know what I'm saying? And you have to understand that, you know, like, spoken word is very, very, very important. Like, don't ever speak ill about yourself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's why it's always important to be positive, optimistic, like, you know, and you always speak positive about yourself, no matter what. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going with that one today, just because, like I said, it's a very important thing. I haven't done a Socrates one in a while anyway.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So we're going with that.
Very well said. And to finish off, and with this Jay's and mine final words of wisdom for you guys, what you guys think you become. That's real power right there. If your mind's trapped in doubt, fear, and negativity, you'll keep attracting that same energy. But when you move with faith, confidence, and purpose, the whole universe starts lining up for you. It's chess, not checkers. Every thought you plant grows into your reality. So guard your mind like it's gold, like Bitcoin. Don't let hate, envy, or weak energy live rent free up there. Charge that. You know what I'm saying? You got to charge it. You got to visualize the life you want like it's already yours. Walk like you're blessed even when you're broke. Talk like you've already made it, guys, even when you're still grinding. That's manifestation mixed with divine alignment. God gave you the power to create, not just survive, but thrive. So stay focused, stay grateful, and move like your thoughts are already running and churning into blessings. And just to close it off with a spiritual quote for you guys, remember, a king thinks like a king before he wears the crown. What you feed your mind is what your life becomes. So keep your thoughts royal, your energy sacred, and your grind relentless. Cool. That is it for us, Jay. If you want to close off the show here, and we will move on.
Yeah, health, wealth, and happiness, something we always preach. You know, thank you for being here. We will be going live at the gym in about hour and a half. So if you are up, you're more than welcome to slide through. We always do Q&As. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for being here. And yeah, just have a good rest of the night. We'll see you tomorrow for our podcast at 8:30. And yeah, this is the final gym live until Sunday. So we'll also have shorts for you on Friday. But yeah, have a good rest of the night. And yeah, hopefully you slide through to the gym with us. And we'll see you about an hour and a half.
Very cool. Thank you so much for that. And a real quick last chat from Columbia River Gorge. Bless y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bless y'all too, man.
You as well. Thank you.
That's what's up.
And we will see you guys later on tonight. Peace out, y'all.